class 10 students, and welcome to another online physical science class. Today I am discussing the last part of current electricity. So let's start. So today I am starting with a very interesting chapter, that is domestic electric circuit. Domestic electric circuit generally receive power in our house through a main supply, commonly called mains. It is supplied through overhead cables or underground cables. There are three types of wires in domestic circuits: earth wire, live wire, and neutral wire. So actually, how does a domestic electric circuit works? At the meter board, hope so you have seen meter board at your home. So at the meter board, these wires pass into an electric meter through the main fuse. The main switch, live wire, and the neutral wire are in connection to the line wires in our homes. These wires then supply electricity to separate electric circuits within the house. See, I have given one diagram of domestic electric circuit. Live wire, that is live wire. Neutral wire, pink color is neutral wire and blue color is live wire. Main fuse, electricity meter, main switches, and earth connection, how it is work, earth wire, connection of various appliances in parallel connection. If you will see the diagram carefully, you can understand the electric circuit of your home. But please don't touch the meter board of your home. This is my request. Now, electric power is supplied to houses by local power supply through overhead wires or underground cables. The supply wires are three in number. These are phase or live wire, neutral wire, and earth wire. These wires are connected to an electric meter installed in a house. See the diagram, you will understand. The potential difference between the live wire and neutral wire is 220 volt. An electric fuse is placed in the path of the phase wire before it is connected in the electric meter. Now, hope so you have understood. This fuse is known as pole fuse, having definite current rating, which depends upon the load allowed by the supply authority. The output power from the electric meter is connected to main switch. Another fuse known as main fuse is placed in the path of the live wire. The body of main switch is earthed. That means by earth connection. The output electric power from the main switch is distributed to the domestic electric circuit through distribution board. Hope so you have understood this. Now first I am discussing the different components used in domestic electrical circuit. First one is supply cable or electric power. The supply or electric power from the power station to a house is done either by overhead wires on poles or through underground cables. The cable has three wires: live or phase wire, neutral wire, and earth wire. The neutral and the earth wires are connected together at the supply station so that these wires are at the same potential, that is 0 volt. The live wire, which is also called the phase wire, carries current from the source to the consumer, and the neutral wire is for return path of current. So power cables are mainly used for power transmission and distribution purposes. It is an assembly of one or more individually insulated electrical conductors, usually held together with an overall sheath. The assembly is used for transmission and distribution of electric power. The principal types of cable commonly used include twisted pair cables. These are the types of cable lines. Twisted pair cables, multi-conductor cables, coaxial cables, power cables, fiber optic cables, and ribbon cables. hot, neutral and ground wires. The black wire is the hot wire. It provides a 120-volt AC current source. I'm talking about your main switches or main connection. The white wire is the neutral wire. The copper wire is called the ground wire because it is connected to the earth either directly or through another grounded conductor. Now see the diagram carefully. Earth wire, neutral wire, live wire. I have labeled. Next, fuse, cable grip and outer insulation. Hope so you have understood the structure of supply cable. That means actually the structure of your meter box actually. Now switches, second part, switches. A switch is used in an electric circuit to connect or disconnect a device from the supply. Switches are of different sizes and shapes. Generally, single pole switches are used in household circuits. Dual switches are used in staircase. In such switches, an appliance can be switched off or on from two different places. So a switch is always connected in the live wire, and when switch is made off, no current flows to the device. See the diagram, first diagram, switch is there, switch diagram. So a switch is a device in a computer network that connects other devices together. Multiple data cables are plugged into a switch to enable communication between different networked devices. Please don't try to open any switch. The main purpose of two-way switching connection is to connect and control AC appliances and equipments from two separate locations. It is mostly used in staircase wiring where a light bulb can be controlled, that means switched on or switched off from different places, no matter you are in the upper or lower portion of the stair. See the diagram. This is the two-way switches, bulb, two-way light switching and staircase. One is the maybe in the second floor and another one is in the ground floor switch. Suppose when you are in the second floor, that time you are switching on the lights. Okay, but at the time when you are coming down to ground floor, it's not possible for you that from upstairs only you will switch off that particular light. Then you cannot see anything. That's why when you will come down to ground floor, that time you are switching off the same light, but two plugs are there, two switches are there. Now the next one is fuse. A fuse is an arrangement for protecting house wiring or electrical apparatus from damage due to passage of excess of current over the permitted limit through them. It is a short wire of a material of high resistance and low melting point. It's a very important word, high resistance and low melting point. It is a short wire. And when large current flows through it, the wire melts due to excessive heating and so the circuit is snapped. Usually, the wire is made of an alloy of lead and tin. The fuse wire is connected between two metallic terminals in a porcelain holder. This holder just fits into a porcelain socket fixed on the board. This socket is connected to live wire of the circuit. When the holder is fixed in socket, the fuse wire completes the circuit by joining the live wires. If the wire melts due to excessive heating, a new wire is connected again. A fuse wire is always connected to the live wire. So fuse is the current interrupting devices which break on, open the circuit by fusing the element and thus remove the faulty device from the main supply circuit. The fuses are mainly classified into two types. Depends on the input supply voltages. They are the AC fuses and the DC fuses. Electric fuse works on the heating effect of electric current. When electricity passes through the wires, it creates heat. Fuse is made up of a low melting point due to the heat created by the electric current. If excess current passes through the fuse melts down and prevents excess flow of electric current. So there are some pictures of various types of fuses, and this is the structure of fuse in the next diagram. Fuse wire, I have shown different types of fuse wire. Previously also, in this chapter only, you have read fuse wire. But mechanism portion, please write down from here. There you have read it as a heating effect of current. So if you will merge these two, your answer will be more and more hated. Now next one is 3-pin plug and socket. The 3-pin includes earth pin, neutral pin and live pin. The pins are used to connect the wires in the cable of an electrical appliances with the wires of a minor socket supply. Earth pin, this is used to conduct electricity safely away in case it becomes live. See the diagram. Earth pin for E, neutral pin for N and live pin for L. Like this it has been located here. An electric appliance is provided with a cord, the other end of which is connected to a 3-pin plug top. With the help of this appliance is connected to the electric supply. The plug top is inserted in a 3-hole socket. The inner walls of these holes are made of metal. The bigger hole, E, on the upper side of the socket is for earth connection, E for earth, while the hole in the right side is for connection to the live wire and the hole on the left side is for connection to the neutral wire of electric supply. These 3-pin plugs or all other electrical appliances are provided with a 3-core flexible cables. The insulation on the 3 wires is if different colors. The new international conversion, that is SI, now adopted is as follows. That is live wire brown, neutral wire light blue and earth green or yellow. In the previous diagram, in the previous slide, I have shown that. In a 3-pin plug, there are 3 metal pins in an ebonite or plastic case. The top longest pin is for earthing and the line pin is on the left and the neutral pin is on the right side. The earthing pin is thicker and longer than the other 2 pins, and so the earth connection is made first, and as it is thicker, so it cannot be inserted in other holes by mistake. Now next one is earthing. Earthing, also known as grounding, is based on research that demonstrates that connecting to Earth's electrical energy promotes physical well-being. The act of earthing refers to a physical connection between the electrical frequencies of the human body with that of Earth's. Think barefoot in the grass or at the beach. Earthing is used to protect you from an electric shock. It does this because by providing a path, that is a protective conductor for a fault current to flow to earth, it also causes the protective device, either a circuit breaker or fuse, to switch off the electric current to the circuit that has the fault. So the total system actually concludes into earthing. See the diagram. Live wire, neutral wire, electrical equipments, everything is there, and earthing means like a human body. Through a human body, it is going back to the earth. Fault current passes through the human body because human body is a very good conductor of current, electricity. Always remember this. So house wiring circuit or electrical appliances are earth connected for safety purposes. In houses near the kilowatt hour meter, that is a meter used for measuring electrical energy consumed, local earthing is made. For this, a hole 2-3 meter deep is dug in the ground, in which a thick copper wire or rod surrounded with a hollow insulating pipe is put. A thick copper or iron plate of size 50 centimeter square or 50 square centimeter is attached to the end of the wire and is buried in the ground. For good earth connection, the plate is surrounded by a mixture of charcoal and salt. Water is poured time to time through a pipe to keep the ground damp. For earthing of an electrical appliance, its outer metallic body is earth connected. When electrical circuit in a house or an electrical appliance is provided with earthing, then if a large current passes through them, the current passes to the ground and the circuit or the appliance is saved from fire due to overheating or damaged otherwise. Now the last part is main switch. The main switch is the one part of a control panel which has a large impact on progressing a project and applies or disconnects the power of the control panel. A miniature circuit breaker. Acha. First I am telling you what is main switch. See the diagram, first one, main switch is there and the external circuit is also there. External portion is also there of main switch. So it is a double pole switch having an iron covering. The covering is earth being connected to the earth wire. This switch is used to break the connection of the live wire and the neutral wire simultaneously from the main supply. The earth wire from the meter is locally earthed and the compound of the house. In the compound of the house, from the distribution board, wires go to different appliances at different parts of the house. Maybe you have seen, maybe in your house, suppose a new appliances has came, suppose a microwave or a refrigerator or anything else. That time, generally, the people used to come, they used to do earthing of that particular appliances. Otherwise, anytime it may give shock. So now, this is not in your book, but it's a very important from our everyday life. A term MCB, always we used to hear. Actually, what is this? A miniature circuit breaker. MCB, full form of this, a miniature circuit breaker. Automatically switches off electrical circuit during an abnormal condition of the network, means in overload condition as well as faulty condition. Nowadays, we use an MCB in low voltage electrical network instead of a fuse. MCB is much more sensitive to overcurrent than fuse. Now, last topic, but not the least of this chapter, that is precautions in using electricity. That is very, very important. Electric shock may be caused from an appliance due to poor insulation of wires. Touching the appliance with wet hands, appliances without earthing, and there being no provision of fuse with the appliance. To avoid this, so these are the reason of shocking, why you will get shock. Now, precautions started. To avoid this, care should be taken so that wires are provided with proper insulation. The appliances should never be touched with wet hands. Each appliance should have proper earthing and provided with a suitable fuse. Further steps are to be taken so that there is no firing in line wires or an appliance due to overheating, and proper fuse should be used. So precautions in insulating electricity. There are some important points that I am discussing over here. Don't think that excess things I am giving, so that no need to read this. You have to read this because you have to find out the points. Maybe 3 marks, for 3 marks you have to write 6 points that you know better than me. So first point, avoid water at all times when working with electricity. Never touch or try repairing any electrical equipment or circuits with wet hands. It increases the conductivity of electric current. Number 2, never use equipment with frayed cords, damaged insulation or broken plugs. Number 3, if you are working on any receptacle at your home, then always turn off the mains. It is also a good idea to put up a sign on the service panel so that nobody turns the main switch on by accident. Always use insulated tools while working. Number 4 points. Number 5, electrical hazards include exposed energized parts and unguarded electrical equipment. which may become energized unexpectedly. Such equipment always carries warning signs like shock risk. Always be observant of such signs. Always be observant of such signs and follow the safety rules established by the electrical code followed by the country you are in. Number 6 points. Always use appropriate insulated rubber gloves and goggles while working on any branch circuit or any other electrical circuit. Number 7. Never try repairing energized equipment. Always check that it is de-energized first by using a tester. Tester is there. You can, I don't know whether you have seen the tester or not. Tester is like tube-like structure. Actually, it's like screw. So if when it will be tested, whether if there will be current, so it will respond, and yellow light or red light will be on. When an electric tester touches a live or hot wire, the bulb inside the tester lights up, showing that an electrical current is flowing through the respective wire. Check all the wires, the outer metallic covering of the service panel, and any other hanging wires with an electrical tester before proceeding with your work. Number 8. Never use an aluminium or steel ladder if you are working on any receptacle at height in your home. An electrical surge. An electrical surge will ground you and the whole electric current will pass through your body. Use a bamboo, wooden or a fiberglass ladder instead. Number 9. Know the wire code of your country. So please don't try to do this at your home. I have told you because of your studies and because of your practical knowledge. Please try to help others by telling him or her these precautions and by writing this properly in the examination copy. No need to do any type of experiments at your home. Thank you students. For any doubts or queries, please email me at sudeshna1.sma@outlook.com. Even you need to send your regular physical science assignment in this given email ID. Today I have completed a huge chapter and very important chapter like that is current electricity. You can understand because in 9 parts I have broken it down and I have taught you. If then also you have any type of query, so please ask me, send mail. And one more thing, start to do test papers and the answers you will be not able to solve. Please send me these questions through mail so that I can solve this and I can help you. Thank you.